Hey everyone, EQ2 here, and today we are going to be looking at the heritage quest for the what's it called? That shield, the Crested Mistmoore shield. And it starts right around here in the Loping Plains. We are down here in this little area next to what was this place called? The Crypt of Faldoon. Yeah, there we go. You're looking for these guys. No, not those guys. I just saw one a minute ago. Right before I started recording, wouldn't you know it, he got camera shy and ran off. Is that him? There he is. Looking for these guys, the glyphed ghouls. The heritage quest is called the symbol in the flesh. What you do is you beat these guys up, and they'll drop a piece of glyph marked flesh or something like that. Let's kill him. Oh, I bet you I won't be able to pick it up because I've already done the heritage quest. Anyways, you're getting a loot item off of these guys, and you examine it, and you'll be like, yeah, find someone who would know more about it, because, you know, that's what you do when you're doing quests. What's this? Oh, charging tiger. Oh no. Been going through my research and doing all the lower tier spells to get them off my list, and you know, as you can see, my hotbars are kind of full, so it just kind of puts them all over the place wherever it can find an empty slot. Anyhow, so what we do is we go back to the village of Somborn. Notice I'm not actually doing the quest because I've already done it, but I just did it on another character the other day, and right as I finished it, I thought, you know, I should have probably filmed that. So here I am, just going back over the steps. The heritage quest ends down there somewhere. There maybe? It's down in this valley. Maybe over there. Yeah, right there, actually. So this is where the heritage quest ends, and it begins over here. Well, actually, you still have to go talk to someone back in Somborn after you complete this final step here, but yeah. So let's go to Somborn. What you do is you go over here. Is this the right place? Yes, right place. That place. That big, nice little cathedral. We go to our little vampire village. Spoilers, these guys are all vampires. And I believe you talk to her first and ask her, do you know anything about this piece of skin? And she's all like, go talk to that dude. So you go over to talk to this dude, and he's like, oh my god, that guy, no, you must go defeat him. And it's like, how do I do that? So what you're trying to do is you're trying to defeat one of Mistmoore's servants who was so lost in the quote-unquote gift that he turned into a ghoul lord and got himself banished. Actually, he got himself banished first, then he turned into a ghoul lord. But the point is, he was so nasty that even Mistmoore was like, GTFO, dude, and threw him out into the plains where they figured that he would just, like, you know, die. Didn't happen. He actually thrived, and his gift became even more powerful, and he became a ghoul lord. And he eats people, specifically dark elves. He likes the taste of dark elves. Which, you know, since, you know, Mistmoore's vampires are almost exclusively dark elves, that's just not cool. So what you gotta do is you gotta make a lure, because this guy was one of the guys who caught him originally. And so they're all like, well, I can't go anywhere out there because if he gets even a hint of my scent, there's no way he's going to show up. So he sends you to get some meat and some blood, and the meat you need 20 chunks of from these guys. Splat. Ding. There you go. And you just got to kill 20 of these guys. They specifically say the ones in this canyon here, but actually you can go down to Mistmoore catacombs, and the little bone golems in there, they count. Anyways, after you kill those 20, well, not necessarily after you kill those 20, I believe you can do it at the same time, but you also need to get 20 things of blood. The blood, those, they specifically say, has to come from the Sturges inside Mistmoore catacombs, so we're going to be going in there. No big deal. It's cool. So what we do is we go over there, fly my vile blue wiggler. Behold! Now we go down here. I should give you fair warning that things are going to be a little disorganized in the near future, because today I just got the call that I've been dreading, and my father passed this morning. So I'm going to be going back down to Sacramento again. It's a good thing I went when I did, because I did get a chance to say goodbye, so that's good. But I have no idea what to expect. They're talking about like estate sales and all that great stuff, so I have no idea how long it's going to take, if I'm going to be going down there for weeks, or if I'm going to be going down there, you know, every couple of days. I don't know. So yeah, I figured I get a video in while I can and explain the situation, and here we are. So this isn't going to be a very long video either, because I'm really not up to a long video right now. I'm keeping it together, or at least I appear to be keeping it together, but who can say? Anyway, here we are, Mistmoore Catacombs. I've taken you guys in here before, haven't I? Well, if not, this is Mistmoore Catacombs. Anyways, we're looking for the Sturges, and the Sturges are not the bats. Also, my mouse is being a particularly large asshole the last 2 days, so. But the Sturges, oh, here's the bone golems. These guys count too, Rictusnauer. So if you still need chunks of flesh, these guys will do it. The Sturges are actually, yeah, they're all over in here's where I did it. And again, you need 20 chunks of flesh and 20 whatevers of blood. I don't remember if they actually gave me a unit of measurement, but whatever, you need 20 updates of each. So we go in here. Zoom in, there we go. There's one. They're not fun to target with this mouse, honestly. But yeah, you just need to kill 20 of these guys, and there are plenty in here. They're usually up above, like on the ledges. You'll find groups of them. There's one. It's not a group, I don't think, but yeah. Sturges. Alright, so you gotta kill 20 of those guys. Then, after you do that, you gotta go back to Somborn and talk to the guy that we just talked to and be like, okay, see, look, I got all the stuff. And he'll be like, yay, okay, now you need a weapon capable of defeating a ghoul lord. Now, here's where the quest branches. Alright? Now, if you're really cool, like me, you will take the left branch, because the left branch takes you to Ghoulbane Empowered. If you're lame, like other people, you'll take the right branch, which takes you to some poopy weapon that we don't even care about. I don't even remember the name because it's so insignificant, but Ghoulbane Empowered. Everyone knows that Ghoulbane is like the imminent sword. So Ghoulbane Empowered is awesome. So yeah, anyways, if you've done the Ghoulbane quest, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so talking to that guy, he's like, you need a weapon. You're like, well, where would I find a weapon like that? And he's like, well, I don't normally associate with people who hunt that sort of creature, i.e. he's a vampire. He doesn't associate with vampires or werewolf hunters or anything like that. The League of Freethinkers, however, that's all they do. They're dedicated to wiping out life that the gods did not intend. Which, got a question there, because supposedly a nasty Soul intentionally brought undeath to Norath, which means that zombies and other crap were intended by at least one of the gods. But then on the other hand, she also didn't intend, because that's one of the, yeah, again, it's that conflicting nonsense where it's like, do you guys ever even like step outside of your office and talk to each other so you know what the hell you're doing? But whatever. You got to find someone. In this case, hint hint, League of Freethinkers. Well, I'll show you the way. But anyways, he tells you to go find someone who can point you in the right direction, because he can't. Okay. If you have already completed Ghoulbane, then all you gotta do is talk to this guy. This guy. You gotta talk to him. This guy. Yeah. Am I going the right direction? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess. I'm telling you, man, it's not fun today. It feels like someone stabbed me in the kidney, which is what I usually feel like, but it's particularly sharp today. It's very annoying, too, because it's like I can't really sit down to do stuff because I never know when I'm going to just be doubled over. But anyway, you go from this guy in here, remember that guy, the Elder? You go in here and talk to this guy right here. This guy, you can ask him about the Ghoulbane. I probably can't because I've already done the quest, but let me see what happens.
Well met.
Yeah, I can't actually ask him about it. Anyway, so one of the options is, have you heard of a sword called the Ghoulbane? I don't know what you do if you don't have the Ghoulbane. You gotta talk to someone. I think Nectalos Forest factored into it. I think. Won't swear to it, but I believe that's where you find information on the other weapon. Don't quote me on that one. You could always look it up on the wiki. I mean, for that matter, I could look it up on the wiki. Here, why don't I do that right now? Symbol in the flesh. Come on, symbol in the flesh. The symbol in the... I can't type either. Flesh. There we go. You must be level 66 to begin this quest. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah. Okay, so you gotta... You can... Oh, okay. So apparently you talked to that guy I just pointed out to you for both weapons. If you have done the Ghoulbane, then you can do Ghoulbane Empowered. If you have not, you do a quest called Gogus Affidin. That's if you don't have Ghoulbane. Let's look at Gogus Affidin since that's the one I haven't done. Alright, so what you do is you speak to, Havris Hack Scudder, and you speak to then Gogus Affidin in Nectilus Forest. Hey, look at me. In one of Phyrexian camps by the Tunnel of Darklight Wood. Okay. What you need to do... so it's almost the same as the Ghoulbane step. So, okay, so anyways, what you do, if you ask him about Ghoulbane, he's going to tell you to go speak with whoever it was who helped you reassemble the blade, because you know more than he does. Okay, so then you go back to North Kinos and talk to Tornin, what's his name? Skyblade, I think? The priest by the Temple of Life. And he'll be like, oh, congratulations again on fixing the Ghoulbane, blah, blah, blah. And you'll be like, I'm about to take it into battle against a Ghoul Lord. He's like, those are very dangerous creatures. Want me to empower it? Which is kind of contradictory, because it's very clear that he doesn't know this area. In fact, he even tells you in the dialogue he does not know this area, and he asks you to go check something out for him because you know the area better than he does. And yet, the ritual to empower the Ghoulbane requires items that come exclusively from this area. How the hell does he know the ritual then? How does he know where to get the items if he's never been here? He's only heard of it. It's like, that's kind of stupid. But again, conflicting nonsense. You've heard me talk about that before. But anyways, that's what you do. You talk to him about empowering it. He's like, what do I need? Okay, you need enchanted adamantium ore, which I just happen to have in my guild bank, so let me show it to you. Banker. There we go. It's this stuff. This is made by an adorner. Alright, so you do require the services of an adorner in this one. I believe they changed the text. It used to be a transmuter, but now it's an adorner because they separated transmuting and adorning. I believe they actually updated the text to say adorner. I don't think it said transmuter, but just in case it does say transmuter, understand that it's not a transmuter you need an adorner. It's just a quick combine. I don't remember what it takes, nothing much. I had all this stuff on hand, so I just made 10 of them. However, like right now, I can very easily just take this out of the guild bank and put it right here. Boom. That will not update the quest. This had me confused for a moment until I remembered a little workaround. What you do in cases like this where you need to, I guess what they want you to do is commission the combine, but you don't have to. You can just have it pre-made because it's just treasure, no big deal. But this won't update the quest, just moving it into your bank. What you then do is you take it to just a general merchant, doesn't matter who, just like, hey, you armorsmith, and sell it to them. Okay, you sell it, buy back. As soon as you buy it back, it will update. Behold. I mean, not the best example since I'm not on the quest, but that's how you do it. So if that happens, don't panic. You can just buy it back real fast. Just make sure that it is sellable. I mean, obviously this one is, but if you ever have to do this with another quest, before you sell stuff, don't plan on selling it without thinking about like whether or not it's no trade or no value, something like that. You'd be like, oh, whoops. But anyways, that's what you do. You have the adorner make that, then you just sell it, buy it back really fast. Ding. Okay, cool. Now he also wants 6 something pearls. Okay, let me look on the wiki again. Phosphorescent pearls. All right. And it's the same for both quests. If you do the other one, not the Ghoulbane one, but the Nectilus Force one, instead of enchanted adamantine, you need enchanted azurite capillary. Again, that's from an adorner. So, yeah. But you'll also need the 6 phosphorescent pearls. So let's go over here. Phosphorescent pearls are a uncommon update from the goblins over here. Specifically, am I going the right direction? a little more that way. Specifically, you're looking for the consort of the deep, or something like that. Where's that path? There it is. If you're looking for the path, it's right there. It goes up there. Anyways, you're looking for these goblins down here, not the deep spawn trawl. They're just looking for the deep spawn consorts, or consorts of the deep spawn, or something like that. See if I can find one. Is that one? Yeah, those. Those are the ones that drop it. Again, it's an uncommon update. I had to clear this area about 3 times for all 6. So keep that in mind. But after you do that, you go back to... Oh, wait. Correction. There's one more thing to do if you're going after the Ghoulbane. If you're going after the Ghoulbane, let me check first. Let me check. There might be an extra step for the other weapon. Yes, it's the same step for both. So whether or not you're going after Ghoulbane, there is one more step you have to do. So you need the enchanted whatever, depending on which one you're after, the 6 phosphorescent pearls, and you have to kill a guy inside of Mistmoore catacombs here. And yes, this Mistmoore catacombs. You're going to be going up inside the castle itself, but not the zone Mistmoore castle. It's the basement of the castle, basically. It's basically the top floor of this zone here, Mistmoore catacombs, but it's inside the castle. It's just not considered the same zone. I'm not sure what the hell was going through their head when they did this. It's just like, huh? I mean, you're in the castle. Let's just make that abundantly clear. You are inside the castle, but it's the basement. Think of it as the wine cellar, but it doesn't count as the castle itself. Again, it's just one of those things that Sony did when they were like, hey guys, take a hit off of this. It's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, by the way, if you're hunting for werewolves, there's some werewolves right here. You can get your lore from these guys. You'll probably have to like clear it a couple of times because werewolves are notoriously stingy when it comes to their lore parts. But sometimes they're like really cool. Alright, we climb it. And then you go up here. Climbable wall. There's 2 of them. There's this one and there's one here. They both take you to the same, well, they both take you to the next floor. They're secret entrances into the bottom of the castle. We're just climbing this really big wall. If you ever played Snake Eater? This is like Sony's answer to the ladder. Although I think this actually came first, but I'm not going to swear to that because I'm not totally up on my dates. Here we go. First we'll see Edge. Not from Ablana Castle, but Edge. It's got a really cool little down there. Actually, I think it is a nod to Edge, I think. But anyhow. Then we come out here. Hey, look, it's the mess hall. And as we got all the Mistmoore guards and everything. This is quite clearly the castle that we're in. This is also a secret door. Simone Simon Belmont. Yeah, a little Castlevania thing there. I told you, Loping Plains is a total Castlevania ripoff, and it is. Anyways, what we do is we come in here. If you take the one I took, it takes you to this room. Piece of cake. All you gotta do is go woo, woo. Go through that illusionary wall right here. Woo. Kill these losers. Get them away, losers. Alright, then what you do is you ring this little bone rattle thing, and that will spawn the guy that you have to kill. If you're on the Ghoulbane quest, you're supposedly coming here to offer him aid, but he's been turned into a scary monster. Spoilers, so you gotta kill him. I don't know what reason they send you in here for the not Ghoulbane one. It just says on the wiki that you have to kill him, so they probably send you in here to kill a monster. But once you've done that, you go back and talk to whichever NPC that you spoke to. In my case, Tornum, and be all like, okay, done. Oh, by the way, I had to kill your buddy. He's a loser. And they're like, oh, that's terrible. And it's very sad. So once you do that, he empowers the weapon, and it gets all golden, glowy, sparkly, and awesome. And you've got Ghoulbane empowered. And if you're like me, you'll have the weakened Ghoulbane, the Ghoulbane restored, and the Ghoulbane empowered in your bag at the same time. Because why not? Oh, I was supposed to fall away. I've never died from that fall. if I land in the water. I imagine that if you clip the edge on the way down, depending on how far you've fallen, that could probably splatter you all over. This is a nice way to work on your stay fall right here. Thud. Did a little bit of damage to my ranger. So anyways, okay, we've done that. So now we're ready to go kill Mordigian or Mordigian or whatever his name is, the Ghoul Lord. So you go back and you gotta go to that place I showed you with the little dish. Hiccups. My bane hiccups. Anyhow, you go back to that dish in the valley gorge place, whatever you want to call it, canyon, and be all like, okay, first you put in the meat. Don't be like me and not read the quest and then wonder why nothing's happening. You got to put in the meat, then pour the blood on top of the meat. Then he'll spawn. He's like level 65, I think. He summons ads when you damage him to a certain point, and then he like goes back into the ground. Then you kill the ads, he comes back out, and then you can finish him off. And then he dies. Yeah, there it is. Bold to spawn. Mordigian, whatever. Anyways, it's right here. No, right there. So that's what you do. You go meat, click on again, blood, and then he'll spawn. He stands up. He looks just like a regular zombie. He comes over here, then he becomes attackable. You hit him with a little bit, then he goes into the ground, and a bunch of his little zombie spawns like just come up. You whoop their asses, then he just pops up right here, and you whoop his ass one last time. You may or may not need to do it a third time. I don't think I did, but I was kind of just kicking his ass and not really paying attention, so yeah. And then after that, you grab his skull. It's an automatic update, so don't worry. You don't have to stick your hand in there or anything, because that would be goopy. Ooh. Now, we go over here. Back to this place. The village of Somborn. Yes, this is a village of vampires. Why they don't hate me? Because I'm like, you know, minus 50,000 gajillion with Mistmoore, but yeah, you give it to him, and he's like, there you go, buddy, good job, here's your shield, and he gives you a shield, which I probably don't have on me. Let's see if it's in the completed section of my thing here. That would be under heritage. I've done 60 heritage quests on you. Wow. Symbol, and there it is. The symbol in the flesh. And nope, it's not there. But yeah, you get the Crested Mistmoore shield, which is you know, it's funny. I see it all over the place because they love to reuse models. And so it's like recycled assets, except when you need to show someone what it looks like. But oh well. Yeah. What a shame. And oh, once again, don't forget this is the shard person for the Mistmoore Manor and Evernight Abbey stuff over there. Yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, that's the Mistmoore shield. So I mean, and it gets you a shield, and it might get you an empowered Ghoulbane if you're like awesome like me, because Ghoulbane, yay! Yeah. Let's see, anything else I can think of? Let me just look on the wiki real fast. So yeah, once again, Gogus Affidin, that's the other one. If there's Ghoulbane Empowered or Gogus Affidin. If you do Gogus Affidin, so again, talk to a dude, Nectarless Forest, have a Adorner make you an enchanted Azurite Capillary, and then you get the 6 phosphorescent pearls, same as Ghoulbane. Kill Kassar the Uncontrollable and Mistmoore catacombs, same as Ghoulbane, and then go back to Gogus with the stuff and 20 gold, and he'll craft the weapon for you. Oh, he charges you money. What a jerk. He charges you 20 gold. And then you can get the Capillarian Diadem, and then you get a choice of a reward based on your class. They've got like a gi breastplate. Okay, you get a choice of an armor piece depending on your class. Mages get a robe, shamans get a hauberk, you get a tunic for druids and channelers, scouts get a chain tunic, woven gi for brawlers, breastplates for clerics and plate tanks. So yeah, there's that. And then, like I said, just go back and kill Mordigian, and that's it. The end. Congratulations. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. So I still got some stuff I need to do today. I have no idea when I'm going back to Sacramento, but yeah, this probably is going to interfere with my uploading schedule because I got well, a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to do. I have no idea what all is going to be involved. They're talking about like estate sale and and having to sign stuff and just all sorts of crap that's just fun that you have to deal with when someone dies. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time, which will be sometime. Don't know when. So yeah. But in the meantime, if I'm around to do so, I will try to upload little. I've got a few little foo-foo vids that I've done before that I've just never gotten around to uploading because I just filmed them for whatever reason. So I can just upload this. So yeah, thanks for watching and catch you later. Peace out.